I just saw the seagulls over here. Oh man. That's a big, that's 2.5 probably at least. Seagulls kind of showed me where these fish were, so that's a nice one. Biggest bass of the day. Nice bass. That's a chunk right there. There we go. Another decent spot. So these seagulls basically showed me where to fish. This is a better fish here. It's another 2.5 pounder. Just unbelievable. Good fish. Good fish. Didn't even have a chance to hit the bottom before that one got it. Man, these are nice bass. That's another 1.5 pounder. Jeez. Boy, I'm into them now. Oh, it's just a monster spotted bass. That's got to be 4 pounds at least. That's a monster spotted bass. Awesome. There's a school of bass on this point, and they're all big. I would have never known. Another pound and a halfer. I would have never known to fish on this point if I wasn't watching those seagulls. They were diving over in this area. Jeez, it's every cast, every cast. Every cast, and it's a good bass every time. I can't, oh man, they're just monsters. That's another 2.5. I've got to keep my foot on the trolling motor. The wind just blows me too far off. If I don't, I'm catching a fish on every cast. Oh, just missed him. There, he come back and got it. Oh, man. Massive spotted bass. That's got to be 3.5. Just massive fish. Unbelievable. I was just about to call it a day, and then I looked up and saw the seagulls over here. What we have here is a point that's underwater. These fish are right on top of the point. Using 8-pound test, my little homemade jig. Oh, I've never seen this many big spotted bass. Two and a half at least. I think it's probably a 3-pounder. Just unbelievable. Look how white that fish is from that dirty water. Yeah. Unbelievable. Oh my. Oh boy. That's another 2.5 pounder. Just unbelievable. These are the kind of days you dream about. I fished all day, just getting ready to leave. Can you believe it? It's every cast. That's probably my smallest fish, and that's 1.5 pounds. So this time of year, they could just load up on these points. Last episode, I lost him. Last episode, me and my brother caught him, you know, bunched up on a point as well. So we got a underwater point, and they're hanging right on top of the point. As soon as I start pulling it down the drop off, I'll get bit. And they're just hammering it. Just hammering it. Yeah, that's my smallest one so far out of this school. There we go. These are just arm breaking bites. When they hit it, they just smoke it. Oh man. Another 2 pounder. Unbelievable. I can still see a few fish on my fish finder. Just gonna have to, they're getting a little wary now. Just gotta there we go. This might be a striper here. If it's not a striper, it's a big spot. Oh man. Look at the belly on that striper. He's not very long, but that's probably a 5 pounder just from his belly. Beautiful fish. Man, they fight hard. Oh, God. Just a solid pound and a half, or maybe a pound and a half. Good fish. You got to strike when the iron's hot. I mean, I got to pee. I mean, I'm hungry, but you don't get too many times, too many days like this where you catch one every day. So what happens is the school moves on you. So I'm coming in a little bit shallower here. The wind has made, this is the first, there's one boat here that's just coming in. First boat I've seen all day. I don't think I've ever caught that many big spots schooled up together before. I've had some good days, but I mean, that was ridiculous. Another one, they're still in here. Getting finicky. There we go. That's got to be a striper. Oh, you are angry, aren't you? Yes, you are. Just another one of them fat, not a big striper, but that's 3.5, 4 pounds probably. Man, I love those fish. What I've done is moved out here a little deeper. Fish kind of slowed down on me, so that's just a little spot, but another smaller spot. So early on I was catching them up a little shallower, and what happened evidently is the whole school just moved out. Another nice spot. Another decent spot. Right in there shallow. Well, I say shallow, he's probably in 15 feet of water. another 1.5 pounds. So it's the end of February. These fish are obviously schooled up. Folks, you don't see that many big spotted bass at one time in one day. Very unusual. Not that I'm complaining. Nice mix of stripers and spotted bass. Just what a blast. Thanks for tuning in. I just had one of the best days of fishing I've had in maybe ever. Big spotted bass after big spotted bass. We're talking 3 and 4 pounders, just one right after another. There was a few bonus stripers mixed in there. Just unbelievable fishing. Thanks for tuning in. Leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Come back and fish with me next time.